Well, hello everybody. My name is Glitchy117, and welcome to my gamer lair. As you can see, it is filled with milieu, pheromones, and a fair amount of Cheeto dust. And well, this is where I call home. You can see that's not a picture of me. I don't know who this guy is in the chair. Uh, we'll call him. Well, I'll let the chat name him. I'll let the chat name the guy in the chair. That'll be up for everybody to determine. But welcome to the stream. Um, I regret doing this theme. You probably regret seeing this, and you would probably regret ever telling your family that you watch these streams. But that's okay. That's okay because the streams go on. The streams go on. But yeah. What else is new? What else is new? So lately, what's been going on for me is I've the reason why I've kind of not been streaming too much lately is because I've kind of been getting settled into my school schedule, trying to get all that rooted out. For these early morning live streams, I will have an extra little bit of time that I'll be able to say things and do stuff. So yippee! But not only that, but we also have this weekend, just in a few days here, just in a few wee little days, Worldwide Super Stream. It's happening this weekend, everybody. Worldwide Super Stream. We've gone worldwide! Oh, yes. Yes, that is right. Oh, snot. Oh, God. I swear, it only shows up whenever I stream. It's like I'm allergic to streaming or something. As if that's going to stop me. Oh, you cruel twist of fate. You think that'll stop me from my streams. You think you're trying to pull that kind of mercy on me. No. That's happening this weekend. The super stream. It's happening. It is happening. I don't care whatever homework I got. I'll get all that squared away. And we're gonna have a nice long cushy stream for everybody to enjoy with lots of bits and lots of gaffs and probably a few regrettable moments in between. Welcome to the stream, Farlander. Do you like my lair? Do you like my nest? That's where I'm streaming from today. That's right. No, Farlander. No, Farlander. I'm on wizard juice. Get it right. Don't get it twisted. All right. All right. All right. Well, with all of that said, 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 it's all been said. I don't know what else to say for the stream. Oh, God, I know what to do. I know what to do, Farlander. I'm going to play some freaking Minecraft today. Because what else do I do with my life? That's right. All right, just let me, just let me I just gotta get my game to load here. How you doing, Farlander? You doing good? I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing quite swell, if I do say so myself. Also, is my mic too loud? It says in the input capture that it's maxing out a little bit, but sometimes you need a little bit of extra crispy, crunchy audio action going on. Just for a little extra, wow, something to gnaw into, something. You know what I'm saying, Farlander? You know what I'm saying? Something you really gotta latch onto with your choppers is what I'm saying. All right. Oh, hold on, I got a snot. Oh, snot. Okay, Mike is good. Mikey's good. Good deal. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get this. Let's get my Wender situated here. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let me get everything in place here. All right. So that makes a good gamer milieu frame. The gamer chairs. The gamer chairs. Let's see. Ergo L will go on the bottom, so it's not too obtrusive. All right. We'll have you in the middle, just because you're kind of mid. I think that one's kind of mid. And over here, I like this color changing one, so I'm going to have this one on the top. So it'd be like a fun little traffic light made of gamer chairs. All right, my gamer throne, where I conduct my gamerly acts from, where I execute the trolls, as some will say. I think that'll do. I think that makes an excellent stream overlay. Very excellent. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay, let's get our nuts untwisted here and let's play V8C. Oh my god. Did I surprise anybody? I know I didn't surprise myself. Oh, freaking good golly gosh. Hold on. I gotta turn up the power level on the mainframe. Hold on. Gotta turn up the fans real high because my computer will melt otherwise. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. All right. What was I doing? Right. Putting the finishing touches on Quick Raptor's mansion. That's what I've been up to. That's what I've been doing. And I need some red wool so I can make red carpets because he is quite luxurious in his ways. In his ways. Okay. So we'll get some red fuzz over here. Oh, I can't let the fuzz find us. Alright. But that's very much not enough. Hold on. I need some red dyes so I can dye my woolly sheeps and so I can extract their hair because I need more hair from the guys. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what there's no. There's no secret stashes you need to know about in Alabamaville. Farlander. Don't question that. Don't question that. All right. We're just having a freaking early morning live stream. Oh no. All right. I'm going to juice these rose bushes here so I can get more so I can juice the rose bushes for dyes that I can juice the sheeps with because there's a lot of juice that flows. I'm not even going to use all this red dye. I don't even know why I made that much. I don't even have 54 red sheep or 54 non-red sheep, I should say. Hold on, I got to snot again. Oh, it never fails. Snot, snot. Oh, it got all over my face whenever I did it. Oh, hold on. No, don't look too deep into the transactions of the museum. Don't look too deep in it. Just look at the pretties that are on display. All right. No, you don't. Just don't look. Hey, Farlander, just don't go telling anybody about what goes on. Okay. You can't. No, we're not doing that. We're not talking about the goings-ons in Alabamaville. Okay. All right. That's between you and me because last I checked, you're in on it too. So you know who's really here to blame, Farlander. All right. All right, if I'm going down, you're going down with me. All right, that street goes both ways. That's a double-edged sword right there. So don't go playing those cards. You better be careful. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about the secret goings-ons of the museum. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm feeling peachy keen today. All right. I'll just put that in there. No, I'll keep this at home because this isn't really a dye that I use in the museum. Yeah, I might have some special muffin ingredients, Farlander. You never know. You never know. You never know what I got on hand. I got all sorts of things on hand. I don't even know what all I have. You see how many dump chests that I have? I probably have fortunes untold. And whenever somebody when someday far in the future somebody's going to inherit my Minecraft account whenever I die, and they're going to find all of my random crap, and they're going to say, "Oh God, what a hoarder." That's what they're going to say. Yeah, well, yeah, they might not be real diamonds on the front of the museum, Farlander. You never know. You never know, but I can guarantee you they're as valuable as diamonds. I can guarantee that. That is a guarantee. See, I'm just putting the finishing touches on a Quick Raptor's quick mansion. He wanted something a little bit modern, so that's kind of what I did. But I leaned kind of more into Art to Deco esque style. I'm to be honest, I'm kind of a fan of it. I managed to get kind of experimental with it, and really all I need to do is I got all the lighting, well, except right here. This is the original lighting. I'll get that squared away. But I got all the I got all the lighting squared away. You can see I've got like little this little chandelier thing. It's kind of hard to do on evens, but I kind of did this slightly asymmetrical kind of I guess staggered end rod type of lamp, and I think it works pretty well. It looks good at night. Um, I've got these here to frame the fireplace, and you can see the chimney carries up all the way through the skylight because the fireplace is like the heart of the home if I want to get all waxing and poetic about it. So we have it on the central axis with this right here. And of course, a kitchen is also kind of like a fireplace, so that's why it's at the end of this other axis here. So we got all that. Got these colorful roof tiles. I'm going to leave it up to Quick Raptor to do most of the decorating. You know I'm not much of a decorator. Cabinets and stuff, that kind of comes with the house, so I'm alright doing that. Fish tanks too. And all that's kind of like architectural decoration, so I'll let him do all the chairs and all the knickknacks and stuff. I'm really not interested in doing all of that. That's Quick Raptor's deal. I'll let him do the decorating. Oh no, are people not gonna sleep? Are people not gonna sleep? Come on. Somebody sleep. You think I have the self-confidence to ask somebody to sleep? No, I'm just gonna sit here in darkness. Oh, it's not. I'm gonna sit here with my snotty nose, and it's gonna be flowing out onto the pillow, and in the morning it's gonna be like a snotberg, of a solidified snotberg coming up from the floor, like a stalagmite. Oh no! What's it all come to? Oh, oh no. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Hey, somebody sleep. Come on, only two people need to sleep. It's one of your all's fault. Just surely somebody else has to be bothered by this. I'm the only one that gets bothered by it. But that's okay. We'll continue the house tour. It's all lit up anyway. Um, I need to figure out. There's this rear garden area that I got to get squared away. Um, but I got this kind of funky hallway here, and I kind of did this funky little experimental wall pattern. But I like it. And then of course we have this. Um, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole building. But this little piece of the facade here, I've extended it out, and it becomes this big hallway here. And you can see it ends with these lights, these three lights. Um, yeah, yeah. So all these bricks. It's not quartz. It's not quartz, Farlander. It's sniffing dust. But yeah, we won't tell him that. We'll just let him enjoy his high property value. How about that? How about that? But Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of this build is this little hallway here, just because it's just this extended out piece of the facade. So, it makes it, it's not just a facade, it's actually the architecture. It looks flat on the front, but oh, hello Twitch viewer. Um, listen, uh, before you, I've been doing well. Here, refer to the sign. Refer to the sign. Thank you. Thank you. But otherwise, yes, yes, things are going quite well indeed. Indeed.com. I've just been working on this little mansion here, putting the finishing touches on it for my friend. Oh, you hit a muffin in here, Farlander? I've also got some YouTube viewers, but yeah. And then you can see over here, Farlander, that this other part of the facade, this little section here, I've kind of well, you can see it gets cut off by these horizontals right here on the side with the hallway. But on this side, I made it extend down because I made it kind of become like this tall living room space. So that's kind of what this other section does. And the glass carries all the way down. And oh, you silly little liar, Farlander. You little goof. Of course, we got this long hallway over here. I really wanted to lean into the axes because there's already an axiality. Because Quick Raptor built this front part, this little front walkway here. So, he was already kind of doing that. So I just wanted to continue the ideas that he showed me. And luckily, those are ideas that I tend to work with quite a bit myself. So, it just worked. It just worked. It worked out. Of course, it's up to your own tastes if you like the semi-modernist aesthetic or not. That is up to your own tastes. And of course, I brought my own sensibilities to the build. I could have, done some sort of like blocky 2013 Minecraft modern house that everybody does. But I wanted to be a little bit quirky with it. A little bit quirky. A little bit quirky. I think my Twitch kick sign worked, Farlander. I think it got the message across without me having to waste my energy. Oh, they're they're after my energy. They're trying to take away my vitality. They're they're after the children. They want to indoctrinate them. They're they're trying to make them uh not obey certain political agendas. So we have to give them propaganda to keep them out of people. They can't. They're not allowed to think. They're not allowed to think for themselves. Come on, when's the day gonna show up? All right, we're almost there. We're almost to the daytime, Farlander. Freaking nobody wants to sleep. Is anybody even at their keyboard? Everybody's at their keyboard. Whoa, the whole class is present. Not only are they here, they're mentally here. Wow. Wowie kazowie. Wow. That's a new one. That's a new concept, Farlander. Everybody is actively active right now. The gang's all here. The old library, it's been added onto once. Oh, this is from like my very first YouTube video where I didn't talk. That's what this is from. But now it's a relic, so now this sign's just going to stay here forever and be obtrusive because now I have an attachment to it. You see how that works, Farlander? You see how that works? That's how that rolls. That's how we roll on this stream, because I was a little socially awkward. I'm still socially awkward. What am I talking about? I clam up in a crowd. Good God. Good God. Oh, Glitchy's afraid of being a cringe cornball. Ooh. Oh, I don't think I've put this in the museum yet. Wow. Mo. It's Mo the cat. That's pretty cool. Nice little 2x2. That's cat-tastic, if I do say so myself. Oh, snot! Snot! Oh! No! Snot on the snot stream! Finally! Finally! A beautiful sunrise for everybody to enjoy. Do all the viewers enjoy the sunrise? Yes! Yes, Glitchy, we do! We enjoy the beautiful sunrise because it means I can go outside without being interrupted by the little fricklets running around. Oh, a breath of fresh air for everybody involved. Well, I'm glad we all made it safe and sound this morning. Oh, good golly gosh, freaking darn it. Okay. All right. So now I need to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll start by making some carpet. I'll start by making some carpet. I'll start by placing some carpet. You see? I'll place these carpets here, and now there's more carpet. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Next up, I'm going to place more carpet. Okay. Very good. I've placed even more carpet. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's next? This is going to be a checkerboard. Little checkerboard. I'm going to move that just a little bit, so that makes things better. That makes things better, because that's what we do. A little bit better every single day. The grind never stops, baby. Woo! All right. All right. We got this little nook over here. I see somebody like sitting up here on like a cozy little chair with their matcha Dubai chocolate latte and reading a cozy little book unperformatively, just out of their own interest. Just out of their own interest. So that's what I see in this space here. Maybe there will be some succulents around here and maybe some little plants, plantalaceous. Maybe I'll do a little bit of plants. Maybe I'll donate Quick Raptor some plants. And then this is another little nook up here. This is to look down upon the plebeians from. You can look down upon the plebeians from this balcony on pretty much all angles. So that's what this little thing does. And it also lets you dust off the lets you dust off the chandelier, because this chain's going to get all dusty and gross and stuff. All these skylights would probably leak too if this was real life. It'd probably be quite leaky, leak-tastic. My pup, wait, I have pink eye? Oh no, Phosphorus says my Muppet, my Gluppet has pink eye. I have pink eye. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I appreciate your listener, Mr. Farlander. I appreciate your listener. Well, okay. Okay. And up here we got another balcony, and these are the extra bedrooms. These little windows here. This carries up. So these are like double high. Double high makes the rooms extra nice, I think, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, because what else is there in design? Personal opinion, and then there's personal opinion that was informed by people that claim to be professionals. So, oh, I found a blank spot. All right. Yeah, there's still a few loose. I need to dot the T's and cross the I's, as they do say, and I don't mean that backwards either, because this is the freaking early morning live stream. You think there's any sense here? All right, hold on. I got to snot again. Oh, God, good God! All right, it's like Willy Wonka's snot river. That's the river they don't want you to know about. That's the river they don't want you to know about, everybody. All right. So now I'm gonna do a little doot doot doot, a little wavy little thingy. All right, so that's what I'm gonna fill this in with. A little splash of color, because it can't all be black, white, and beige. You know, we gotta add a little bit of color here, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little splash of color, a little bit of what we call character in the non-HGTV circles. Okay. All right. So we'll add that up there. Just a little bit of color, just a little splash of color. Because good God, we need more color in our lives. Come on. I'm not building McDonald's here. I need a little bit of color. I know it's modernist-ish, sorta, but I like colors. I need more colors in my life. Please. Please, I don't want to live in a sterile hospital. I'm not living here. This is Quick Raptor's deal. But that's what I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. Green. Oh, green's a pretty cool color. Actually, I'm going to add some green back here. I'll add some green back here in this little garden area that I have yet to think through. I'm going to add greens and flowers and all sorts of pretty plants. That's what I'm going to have back here. And I'm going to have a fountain over here, and this will be a little patio area for people to sit. And there's actually a pretty good view. I'm on the server render distance right now, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I got a secret little mod that lets me turn up the render distance. And if you happen to have this mod on, I think you get a pretty good view of the mountains in the distance. Let me see. Video settings. Just gonna crank it up just a little bit. See, isn't that nice? I like that mountain. That adds to the feng shui of everything, if you ask me. That's a nice little view. So you can sit here and sip upon your Dubai matcha. My matcha! And yeah, that's what goes on. That's what goes on. I think it's a nice view. I like the views around here. I know it's just plains and stuff, but there's a little bit of hills and everything, and it kind of reminds me of like the old Windows 7 background or something. No, there's just something kind of serene to it, in my own personal opinion, because what else is there in design? What else is there in design? I also like that this area is, well, it's not really at the top of hills, but it's not in a pit. And since it's not in a pit, since it's elevated just a little bit, that allows you to get this view. You can see it's just very slightly elevated, and that goes a long way whenever it comes to how far you can see around. I do think that helps when it comes to views. I did hear once that oh yeah. Well, also I'm on a mod, or I'm on a not a mod, on a server right now. And the default server render distance is 11 chunks. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm building this mansion for a friend on the server, Quick Raptor. You can see him in that little top menu bar thing. But yeah, that's what's going on. But usually we'll just crank it back down to 11. Well, you know what? What the heck? The viewers want to see, so I'll let them see. I'll let everybody live in this delusion that I'm living in. All right. That's what we do on these freaking early morning live streams. Okay. Okay, let's get our nuts out of a twist here. Let's start placing blocks again because I'm in freaking Minecraft. All right, what was I doing? Okay, safety rails. There are no safety rails in this house. That is quite dangerous. I might get sued, so I need to do something about that. Oh, on newer Xboxes, you can get 32 render, no mods. Well, that's pretty cool. Xbox gamer. I don't know. I've tried to play Bedrock a few times, and I'm not trying to be um, Java elitist or anything. That's just what I'm used to. I'm set in my ways whenever it comes to Java edition. I've ran into a few weird bugs on Bedrock Edition. I will say that. But then again, I was playing on the Nintendo Switch a few years back, so that might have been a me issue because I heard that version is especially nasty, gross, nasty, nasty tacular. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to need. Yeah, there's pros and cons to both Bedrock and Java. That's true. I like my custom skin too that I get on Java. I don't know how to do custom skins on Bedrock. I don't want to buy my skins, although it is pretty neat to have like a custom model. But I like to be a little bespoke here on my streams. So that's what happens. If you're curious who I'm talking to, Farlander, that's my YouTube viewer. Farlander is. I'm talking to a Twitch viewer. I really need to get a chat on the side of my screen so everybody can kind of follow along. Maybe that'll be my agenda, my political agenda. Do I got any more moss blocks? No. Ugh. Oh no. All right, that's all right. I can get more. Oh no, the sun's going down again. Oh no. Oh no, I can't get a second sleeper. Oh, come on. Can we not get a sleeper on the server? A sleepy sleeper, pretty please? Pretty please with a cherry on top. Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to brave the mobbies. Um, I'll turn on my full bright so that everybody will be able to see well. I'll turn on my full bright. Shh, just don't tell the mods. Don't tell the moderators. And don't mind the garbage pile, or as I prefer to say it, garbage. Garbage, so we can be a little, so we can feel a little better about our lot in life. Um, let's see, over here. Over here is where I keep my bone meal. So I got a bone meal, my moss blocks. Let's see. Right, right. We'll go over this way. Go over this way, and I gotta get more moss because I want to moss up this garden. I gotta get it fluffed up. I gotta fluff it up. Okay. Um, get rid of that carpet. I don't want the carpet here. Just so I don't pick up any blocks that I don't want to pick up. They call me the pickup artist because I know how to pick up blocks and nothing else really. Nothing else really. Okay, you little fricklet, get out of here. All right, what else is going on in my life? Well, I've got some new classes this semester. That's one thing. Um, let's see, I'm majoring in architecture at my college, so I'm taking architectural courses, and this semester I'm going to be taking materials and methods. That's one class, and I'm kind of excited for that one because I think we're gonna like. Well, I hope they like talk about like glazing and bricks and stuff because I really want to do something with bricks at some point in the future because I like bricks. They're pretty cool, and like glazed tiles and stuff. I think those are really neat. Just because just because you can do a lot with them. You can get really creative with them, do all sorts of little patterns and bond patterns and just silly little things with them. So that's one thing. The second class I'm taking is statistics. Okay, I guess if I have to. They told me I have to, so I will. I don't really got a choice in this matter. I'm just kind of doing the thing, going to class. One day I'll get my fancy piece of paper. A fancy piece of paper and a big fat stack of job rejections. What else is new? Oh, game design. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Well, what does VET stand for? VET. Intonation technology. Oh, information technology. Oh, very cool. Very cool. You know, we got somebody on this server that works in nobody's sleeping. Why did I even do that? I did that instinctually. Yeah, we have somebody on the server that works in IT. He kind of runs the whole server, to be honest, even though he doesn't really own it. He basically owns it. He runs everything. Victorian education something. Oh, very fancy. Oh, Victorian. Wow. Very, very neat. Very, very neat. Yeah, game design will be cool. Game design will be neat. Neat-tacular. Is there any type of game that you'd like to work on? Or are you just gonna kind of go where the wind takes you? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants half the time. Oh, thank God people are finally sleeping. Oh, thank God. Oh, you live in Victoria. Is that a I've never. Is that like a? Is that in? I don't know what country that's in. Victoria. Is that a town? Oh, Australia. Australia. Yeah, I'm not too geographically inclined whenever it comes to that part of the world. But that's cool. That's neat. That is very, very snazzy. Very snazzy to see fellow collegiates in the chat, or or aspiring collegiates. Yeah, RPG games would be cool. RPG. Maybe, maybe you'll make a quirky Earthbound inspired RPG. Who knows? That seems to be well, something, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. There's all sorts of things you can do with that skill set, I suppose. And worst comes to worst, you can always uh, pursue what you'd like to pursue in your free time. Yeah, I like these moss blocks because they're extra fresh, extra crisp, much like a fine iceberg lettuce salad. Beautiful, got a good crunch. And it's not just gonna be that. I'm gonna add little funny plants and flowers, little funny plants and flowers. And I'm going to add some kind of fancy tile pattern in here. This is going to be like a little walkway because it fits in line with everything. Ugh, this freaking snot. Yeah, I could do some hedges. I'm going to do like hedges and trees and stuff around the border so it gives a little bit of extra privacy. But I'm going to leave this spot blank here so you get a good view of that mountain that you won't be able to see unless you're using a mod. Okay. Ugh. Snot. Snot content. Ugh. Oh. I'm allergic to mornings. I don't get it. This is literally the only time of day that I snot, unless it's allergy season. It's not allergy season right now. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm a snotty fellow here on these streams. Yeah, I do little hedgies, little pretty flowers and stuff, and pinks and purples and oranges, and this is where we'll add the color, because it's a little. I mean, I like the form work. Yeah, I'm American. I am from the United States of. Oh God, what's happening? So that's that's what's going on over here. Over across the pond, as I guess you could use that term, sort of, maybe. I don't know if the Pacific Ocean counts as the pond, but maybe we can call it the lake. I'm across the lake. Yeah, so we'll add some colorful colors in over here so we can kind of counteract this boring beige stuff that's going on. I mean, it's not that boring, but you know, I gotta act like I have some kind of principle here so people will listen. Yeah, yeah, it's probably nighttime for you, isn't it? You're probably just winding down for the day, but no, I'm just getting amped up. Gotta get a little, gotta get a little bit hyped up because I'm just about to start the day. You know, I'm just getting started here. All right, it's just the beginning. I still got classes to go to. I still got a whole day ahead of me. Whole bunch of stuff I got to deal with. But in the meantime, I will stream. I will stream. Yes, I will. Yeah, I'm. Whenever I'm not constrained by time constraints, I usually am a night guy. I'll be streaming at wizard hours. Some nights I do a night stream, which I guess will be a morning stream for you, and I stream till wizard hours. But that'll be on the weekend. Uh, speaking of which, this weekend I'm having. Oh, wrong thing. Uh, worldwide super stream. Worldwide super stream this weekend, which basically means I'll have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm just going to do a really long stream. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I'll have little intermissions and stuff though because I gotta like pee and stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on this freaking weekend. We're going worldwide, all across the globe. We're all across the globe right now. I'm in Australia. That's like halfway across the globe. You see? That's like on the opposite corner. Hey, maybe I'll do one stream and I'll get out an excavator and in real life I'll start digging down into my backyard. And at the end of the stream, I'll uh, I'll emerge on the other side of the earth and I'll be in Australia. And then I'll be straight in your living room. Straight in your living room cuz yeah, that's oh, okay. All right. Here's one of the mods. Moderator, they're hacking. Oh no. Well, Farlander, I will be in Australia following my next stream because I'm going to get out a shovel. I'm going to get out I might rent an excavator and I'm going to start digging. I'm going to start digging down until I end up in Australia. That's what I'll do, Farlander. That's what I'll be up to. I need plants. What am I doing? I'm just piddling around and yapping. I think I'll do the outside plants before I do the inside plants because the outside plants are kind of like a reward at the end. Snot. Ugh, snot. You're gonna get a lot of snot. Snot's getting a little better, but only a little bit. All right. So I think since I'm gonna leave this open, I think I'm gonna make this like a fountain or a pool or something, and it's gonna like kind of like be like a little waterfall going over the edge. So if you have shaders on, it'll reflect, and that'll be a nice little, I guess, infinity pool. But you're not really supposed to swim in it. It's gonna be more of a fountain. But that's what I'll do right here, since there's not going to be any plants anywhere. I don't want this to be a blank green spot. So yeah. I'll just fill this part in with water, and it'll go over the side, and it'll be nice and pretty, and it'll add a little bit of extra, as we do say. Oh, Whoa, whoa, get out of there, you little freaky googlies. Whoa, whoa now. All right, that was a little scary. That was a little scary right there. Blue Dawn's on too. Oh, everybody's showing up. Everybody's showing up. Everybody's pulling up to the Minecraft server. Well, well. Okay, so I might have this because I want to leave patio room, but I also want to have like a fountain thing. That's right, Firelander. Snot comes out of every orifice of my body. Thus, the milieu of my gamer lair has been cemented. It's very special, very unique just to me because of all my snot orifices within my that dot my body. That's the truth, Farlander. That's the truth and nothing but. So I need this fountain. I want this fountain to be... Hey, Farlander, look, every orifice entails all. It is all-encompassing. All-encompassing, Farlander. That's the truth. That's the truth. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. I'm locked out. I need to lock in. Come on. Gotta lock in. I'm turning into gloop. I'm turning into slime. I'm turning into a melty, gloopy boy. Oh, God. No. I'm becoming snot. I'm gloopifying. I'm melting. I've gone gloppy. This is a very sloppy, gloppy bit that I'm up to. I am snot-tacular right now. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I deleted my snot gifs, Farlander. Why'd you let me do that? I was cleaning out my computer and I got rid of my transparent snot gif. Oh, this would have been perfect for a moment like this. I need to keep a little snot on the sidelines. Uh, among other things, I keep many things on the sidelines. Many things, some things aren't even supposed to be on the sidelines. I think I have some intruders on the stream, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about all that. Hmm. Okay, so I like this to be in line with the negative space provided by the pathways because I'm doing design. Don't you understand? I got to be a sophisticated designer here. All right, it has to adhere to certain design logics. If you do understand, I have to present myself as a sophisticated architect here. All right, I have to present myself as perfectly competent and and knowledgeable of every decision that I make. So let's see. I gotta get things figured out here because I don't know what I'm doing. You think I know what I'm doing? I'm just kind of doing it. I'm just kind of going along with it. Good God. Let's see. So maybe I'll do some like pretty tile work for the bottom of the fountain as well. Some pretty little pool tiles or something. I might uh, I might refer to my good friend light gray glazed terracotta for the bottom of the fountain. I think that's a glazed terracottas are very good for. I found quite a bit of niche, quite a few bits of niche reasons in Minecraft. I know they got a little bit of hate whenever they first came out with the World of Color update all those years ago. It was quite a while ago by this point, but I've found quite a few good uses for them. I'll go on a little side tangent here just to show off some of the things that I like to do with glazed terracotta. You can see it makes a nice, pretty little kitchen backsplash here. White glazed terracotta has been one of my most favorites lately because you can do this little zigzag pattern with it, and it's pretty nice. You can see I've also used it here, but a little bit differently for this little ceiling tiles thing. I don't know. It just adds a nice little bit of color. Um, Over here, this is a. I've used quite a bit of glazed terracotta in this project over here. I've done this. Farlander knows this one because I built this one for him. But you can see I've kind of used it to make this really subtle zigzagging pattern on the floor here. And oh, it's just I love these glazed terracotta blocks. If you know how to use them, they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. You can see I've used light gray here to make this little pattern with the sea lanterns. I've used the blue kind for the border. Makes these little seashells. It's really nice. It's really nice. One of my another good use for these is over here. You can see like there's kind of like implied circles here. Like you got circles on the corners, but then you got circles on the insides, and you can just do all sorts of neat stuff. All sorts of fun stuff with glazed terracotta. Oh, and of course I kind of used it for these corners here, but it's good blocks. It's good blocks. You just got to know how to use them, you know? Just got to experiment. Experiment. All right, let's see. Let's see. Milo is online. Milo joined one of my streams, and then Incognito joined, and they got into an argument, so I lost a viewer over that. That happened. That just happened. That was my first stream argument I had to deal with. This was a few streams ago. It was no good. That's no good. Oh, I mean, yeah, that perfectly spits down the middle, but I don't know. No, I want to have room for patio space, and now it's just like a path. I don't know about that. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It kind of looks like a little tennis court. That might be too big for the fountain. Too big. Too big for the big drip. But then again, this does fit in line with the with that. Um, huh. Hmm. A little bit in a rock in a hard place. Oh, hello, Mello. How are you? I got called Sir's Glitcher. That's a new one. Sir's Glitcher. Hold on, I gotta take another sip of my wizard juice. I'm losing my oomph. I gotta have a little oomph there. Oh man, ugh. I gotta have a little oomph for the uh, morning live streams. I'm losing my sauce. I gotta get sauced up. I gotta get a little saucy for the stream. Okay, gamer. We're Minecraft gamers here. I just don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do because, like, I want to have a patio, but this is just like a walkway. This isn't a patio. Not anymore. Maybe, maybe I can actually have it push out a little bit. So we could have it go like out halfway, and then we'll have just like a little fountain, just like a little waterfall going over the side. That could be cool. That could be pretty snaztacular if I do say so myself. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's do that. And I got my bricks. All right, gonna fill that in with the bricks over here. All right, all right. I'm kind of picking up what's being put down here. I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. I do need to fix this. This was there. There. That'll be in line with the pathways. Or maybe, actually, maybe I do want it to be one popped out a little bit. Maybe I do want it to little pop out. Do a little pop out. Plus, it kind of makes it a little less awkward to get into. It's a little awkward with that corner, but what the heck? Nobody's jamming their toes on a floor corner. Oh, you freaky little googlies. I'm just trying to get my quartz. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. These freaky little freaks running around all over the place. You know what? I'm going to torch up your cave. I'm going to torch up your cave, you little freaks. I'm done with you all. Hey, get out of here. No, I'm done with you. Shoo! Get out! Out! Out of my... Ow! Oh, good God! There's so many! Oh! Oh, good God! It's endless. I gotta get rid of them. I need to get rid of you. Get out of here. Shoo! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone! Chicken jockey, go! Go! Oh, they almost got me again. No, I'm done with you. Oh, no, there's a witch! Where do you all keep coming from? Get blown up! There's more! There's more! Why is there so many? Go! Shoo! Oh, no! No! Get out! Get out! Little freaks! Little freaklings! Ow! The freaklings are down here! Get out of my cave! Out of my cave! Shoo! Shoo! Out! Oh! Good God! There's so many! That's it. I'm pulling out the luxurious lighting solutions. Where do they all keep coming from? Get out! No! Another one! Get out! Out! Out of my zone! You keep interrupting me. I'm on it. Go! Shoo! Get out! Out! Enough of you! There's so many of them! Out! Stay out of my turf! Please! No more! No more! No more of this! I'm lighting your whole cave up! Oh, there's so much cave! I thought this was just going to be a little issue. No, get out! Out! I'm done with you all! I'm done! I'm done with you! Shoo! I'm done! Enough! Enough! No! Get out! Shoo! Get out of here! No more! I'm going to light up your whole cave! No! Get out! I'm done! I'm done! No more arrows! No more! Get out! Thank you. Good God! Hey! No more! I'm done! Thank you. Thank you. No! No! Okay. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Now I gotta go sleepy. Because now, oh, that was exhausting. That was exhausting work right there. All right, I'm just gonna go have a little snooze. Ugh, snot. Ugh, blarg. All right. Okay, let's get back to building. Let's get back to our nice, sensible Minecraft stream. Okay, so we have this little patio area here, and then we need to add a. I don't know. Maybe I want to make this a little shorter. I think I just want to make this one block shorter. Just because I said so. That's literally. I mean, intuition comes first and reasons come later. It's just how I felt, okay? There's no science behind this. It's just, no, I want it to be this way. I want it to be that way. That's what underpins everything, as if I had to come up with a reason for everything. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm not going to try and, what is it? I'm not going to try and Pepsi breathtaking this one, okay? There is no Pepsi breathtaking here. It's just, I'm just placing blocks, and they go where they want to go. There is no Pepsi planet. There is no Pepsi galaxy. It's just me. I'm placing my silly blocks in my silly block game as I slowly waste away my life playing Minecraft. But you know what? I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed wasting my life playing Minecraft. I like the funny block game. Oh, your server crashed, Farlander. Oh, I'm sorry. Womp womp. Hopefully they get it back and running pretty soon. Are you playing with that other guy, the bread guy? Is that his name? Bread boy? Bread box? I don't remember. You maxed out the dedicated wham. Yeah, you shouldn't be putting 170 mods on an Eterno server, Farlander. You should know better than that. Come on, come on. I crashed an Eterno server once because I used World Edit to summon a giant blue ball. I called it Big Blue, and it crashed the server. I I lost my mod powers after that. I was untrusted after I summoned in the giant blue sphere. I was just learning how to use World Edit. That was just collateral damage. That's all that was. Yeah, I think this would be pretty cool, having a little waterfall flow down that. So I have the waterfall flowing down. You'll have a nice little reflection, and you see a nice little distance in the distance. I think that'll be pretty cool. Look, very feng shui of me. Bros spawned Neptune and crashed the server. Sucks to suck, Farlander. I don't know what else to tell you. Sucks to suck. I like it. I like what's going on here. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not making any excuses here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh my god. The wizard juice is running through me. Oh god. Oh god, hold on. Hold on. Oh god. Where's the sign? I need a Minecraft sign. Real quick. I need a sign. Stat! Stat! I need a sign! Soldier! Soldier! We're going down! I need a sign! Because I gotta go do, uh-oh. Wizard juice is running through me. Alright, oh, hold on. Stat! Stat! Soldier! Soldier! America's super soldier! I need a sign! Hold on. Wizard is a bathroom. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not gonna be filled up with the wizard juice for long, Farlander. Oh no. Hold on, I need glow ink. I need glow ink so everybody knows. Oh god. Oh god, we have an emergency, Farlander. We have an emergency. Emergency, emergency. Oh no. Oh no, come on. Come on, it hurts. Oh god. Oh please. Glow ink. Glow ink. Okay, good. Back to the house quick. Please. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Please. Oh god. Not this stream. Not this stream. Not this stream. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my god, golly gosh. Oh god, I got it. Simply come along and view it. Oh, Willy Wonka. That's what just happened. You ever heard of the Chocolate River? Anyway, let's get this stream back on track. We gotta get back on track. Come on, everybody. Come on. Come on. We gotta. Yeah. Hello, new YouTube viewer. I hope you're still here. Because we are back on track. Woo! All right. Oh, freaking right. Yes. That's what we do here on these freaking mornings. Oh, good golly gosh. It would be just my luck for someone to join while I was on the squatter. Oh, well. Speaking of squatting, if anybody's desperate for a house, I learned this cool trick lately. In states, in America, that is, if you're a little extra lucky and if you're a little extra skillful, you might find an abandoned house somewhere. Now, I found out if your state has squatter laws, if you squat on that property for 10 years and the owner of that property never shows up, it's legally yours. So, if anybody's looking to avoid those pesky rent payments, there's a little trick for you. Hello, welcome to my stream, YouTube viewer. Hello, are you new? I don't remember ever seeing, or maybe you popped in before. Oh, good God, maybe I'm starting to lose track of my viewers. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm not working on this city right now. I'm working on a different thing. I'm working on a little side project, and I'm just wrapping up the wrappings, just dotting the T's and crossing the I's, and I don't mean that the other way around. All right. I'm working on this nice little fancy bespoke fantacular little mansion for my friend Quick Raptor, who is online right now. I'm making this I guess sort of Art Deco-ish thing. I'm putting a few finishing touches on it, but welcome to this disastrous YouTube channel of mine. Welcome. Now I'm going to be building little gardens for my friend Quick Raptor. So I'm working on this little patio area. You can see got a nice little view of this mountain off in the distance. I think that's pretty cool. There's gonna be a little fountain here, and other things. The other things that JFK talked about. That's what we're doing. He wasn't specific enough, so now there's some loser playing Minecraft when he could be doing other things with his life. Ugh. But that's just how we roll. That's just how we roll here on the Glitchy117 show. All right. Okay. So I'm going to get some glazed terracotta tiles, and I'm going to line the bottom of the water features. So let's see. I think I'm going to do light gray. So I'm going to get some gray, then I'm going to get some light, and that'll be just fantastic. Hello, mini Enderman. This is a little Minecraft server I like to play on, and yeah. Oh man, we're getting a decent amount of people online. At least for this server, it's a smaller, or we're on a smaller server here. But yeah, that's what goes on. Those are the goings on here. This Minecraft base is like my, was it the Horcrux, the thing from Harry Potter that like your soul gets trapped in or whatever. It's a cursed object. This Minecraft base is. Oh well. Who messaged me on Discord? Who sent me a funny Discord message? Oh, somebody made an anarchy server. Oh. Ugh. Anarchy. I don't care much for anarchy. I know some people like it. Some people like to be like the PvP sweat. Sweat. I don't even think I need this light gray dye, to be honest. I'll just mine this up. Because this is light gray. I think it is. Regardless, it's a nice shade of Kardashian beige. But we're gonna put it through the furnace so it really lets the colors pop. Gotta let them pop. I might make a couple of adjustments to the facade of Quick Raptor's mansion. I think so I might need to re-examine things a little bit. Nothing's completely set in stone yet, but it is getting pretty solidified. All right, hold on. I need to put these through the furnace now. All right. I think that'll be enough for my purposes. I don't even know why I mined some. I had some left over at the project. I'm not quite thinking straight this morning. I'm just kind of rolling with it. I'm just doing things and, just kind of running around. Oh, God save the stream. God save the stream. Snot. God, I snot again. Yeah, there's all kinds of fluids this morning. I think I'm allergic to streams. I don't know why. But it's only during these early morning live streams that I snot. I think I'm either allergic to morning or I'm allergic to streaming. I want to say the former because I don't have this problem whenever I do my late night streams. Well, I made a good part of it. I guess while this smelts, I can give you a little tour. I'll give you a little look around here. I do like these city buildings. Like these are kind of my earlier ones. Well, my earliest ones. The city's called Alabamaville, by the way. I'll show you the famous Alabamaville sign because all the well, this was originally a village, but all the villagers are inbred that live here, so that's why that name came about. This is the oldest part of the city over here. This is the original town square, and this goes along with what used to be village pathways, and it's kind of been refined a little bit over time. But that's this over here. That's the oldest part of the city, uh, and then we got like this little port area here. I know this bridge is pretty neat, but I think it's kind of in the way of everything. And one day, whenever I have extra time, I'm going to demolish this bridge. So this bridge is slated for demolition, but I'm going to replace it with other ones that go the other way. Just because I feel like having this big lagoon open. If I just make it open, that'll be a nicer view of everything. But yeah, we got that. Then over here, this over here is Canal Street. This is one of my favorite streets of the city so far. I've got most of it built. This here is a lock, so like the boats will like come up over here. These gates will open, and then the boat will go in here, and this will fill up with water, and then these top gates will open, and it'll let like boats into the canal, and then they can like people can like get boxes and stuff off of them and load up shops and things. Yeah, I like the bridge too, but I think I can do something better. And I'll do other bridges that go the opposite direction, so like this way, and I'll make them out of the same material and the same style. It's just, it's in the way. That's the problem. I just want to rework things a little bit. It'll be better. It'll be better. But the demolition of this bridge is like a down the road thing. It's like a down the road thing. And I might change my mind because I have projects upon projects upon projects that I'm working on. Once I finish the little mansion project, I have to resume this project. This project is going to take a little while. This here is what I call the Catacombs project, and you can see it's very half done. Maybe not even a half done, maybe not even a third done. Not really. I mean, well, I don't know. The most time-consuming part of this was the digging, the excavation, which you can see most of it's complete by now. And I'm working on these little catacomb rooms. Uh, this is memorializing that IT guy, Plush Puffin, who pretty much runs the whole server. He's going to be holding up a big server tower. That's what this is going to be. And that's a statue of him. Um, and then over here, this is like a completed catacombs room, just so you'll kind of understand what these are going to kind of be like on the inside. They're all going to be a little different on the inside, just because who wants everything to be the same, you know? But yeah, turn on full bright. But yeah, you can see that's kind of what these are going to be like. These little catacomb rooms, and players can make different memorials for players that have logged off forever, or maybe ideas that they want to memorialize, or maybe they lost a pet or something. Stuff like that. People can make little memorials for in the catacombs. But yeah, that's pretty much the goings-ons here in Alabamaville. Alabamaville. For anybody, any returning viewers, they've heard this spiel before. This isn't necessarily the first time I've kind of shown somebody around. But yeah, that's what goes on in these parts. So I'd say within the next couple of streams, I'll get this little mansion thing finished up, and I get back to my mango. My mango. Then, once the catacombs are finished, which may be months, perhaps years from now, sometimes these are, well, my previous biggest project, the museum, that took just under a year. This thing over here, this took just under a year to do. But, it's not like I dedicated all my time to the museum. I didn't dedicate all my time to it. I had to do other things because we all have life obligations, and it probably would not end well if I dedicated all my time to the museum. But yeah, that was my previous biggest project. Yeah, this is where I keep all of the, well, people donated a bunch of server antiquities and illegal items and map arts and things to the museum. But yeah, I'll go around there a little later. I'll I'll leave I'll leave that one up to your imagination, at least for a little bit, because I got an agenda. I have an agenda. I need to finish. I need to lock in. I need to lock in so I can like do other things. Because these little side projects always take longer than I think they will. That always happens every single time. Part of it's my fault because I can't lock in. Part of it is my fault. Part of it's yeah, it's mostly just my fault. That's why I have trouble locking in with these things, because I get sidetracked. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'll just block the bottom end with this netherrack here. I think that'll be a little snaz-tacular. All right. All right. Oh, I just need to like make a base for the terracotta designs. Design. We are Minecraft. We are Minecraft gamers over here. Right? Alright. I'll do well, let's see. So this is built on evens, so I'll do this number here. Let's see. I kinda do like this overlapping quarters thing. I think that'd be alright. Gotta remember how these things lay. All the terracottas lay slightly different. Gotta remember how each of them go. It's kinda, yeah, there we go. Overlapping quarters. That's a good good little thing to try. with these terracottas.
Hey guys, my name's Terry. Terry got it.
Maybe that'll be yeah. Yep. There we go. That little design there. That'll be the bottom, and then I'll fill it in with water, and it'll kind of make a little fountain, and the fountain will be on the center of this and on the center of this pathway here. So it adds to the feng shui of everything, you know? You know? Yeah. I know. I know at least. I know it'll be all right. Everything will be all right. Something's wrong. Something's wrong here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. These kind of trip you up. Terracotta can be a little tricky sometimes. You gotta kind of, you gotta kind of remember how things lay, especially when it comes to stuff like that. Getting it just right. Gotta get it.
Gotta get it just right.
Right? There we go. There's one little. All right. Then we go in here and fill in the rest of the freaking blocks. Oh, so many blocks. An overwhelming number of blocks. God save us all from these blocks. Right? And there we go. There we go. I think that's nice. I think that'll do, and then I'll cover it up with water and have a little fountain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then over here, we'll have a little waterfall that runs over the side. Make a little water feature, because we all like a good water feature. You know, I just got another good idea. I just got another good idea. I'm gonna go over here and grab some of my little quartzies. Where you at, little quartzies? There you are. All right, and I'm actually gonna wrap this around like this, and so now there'll be like water going all along the side, and it'll be like a little moat if you're feeling extra exclusive, and there'll be little fountains that come out of the moat, little bits of water. And then that kind of makes it nice and stepped, like a terrace garden or something. So I think that'll be good. That'll be good. And let's see, get my quartz bricks. I got some more. This guy has a ton of quartz, and he said I could use all of it. So I will. I will, because I don't like getting quartz. So I'm glad he supplied me. Yeah, so then maybe that'll go like that, and maybe I'll have it also extend out this away, just on this side, just on this side. Then we'll have a little fountain thing that goes along like that. Okay, okay. There we go. All right, and that'll be filled in with water too. Now I got to do so many of these tiles. Oh, it's gonna be tedious. Oh well. You know, I've found that the tedious tasks are actually all right, because whenever I run into, I know what I'm going to put in here. Like, that's straightforward. But whenever I have to think through things like, oh, how's this going to go? How's that going to go? That's where I get bogged down. But this is just a pattern that I have just kind of on standby. I know how to do that. That's straightforward. But thinking through the whole process of things and how it's going to lay out, that's what takes the most time and the most energy. And that's where I get locked out. That's where I get locked out. But I do these little monotonous things, and it's okay. It's it's all right. It is okay. So, oh, Mini Enderman found Mammoth Cave. I want to see Mammoth Cave. Can I see Mini Enderman? Hey, hey, I want to see too. Hey, Mini Enderman. Hey, don't leave me out. Hey. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, you found a puzzle. He made a puzzle? Maybe. Oh. Hey guys, I want to see. Oh. Oh. Is this crawling up the chamber? What's going on here? I'm just gonna snoop around a little bit. Shh! Don't tell anybody I'm using free cam. What's this? Oh, I know where this is. This is V10 Town. What is? What are you doing here, Mini Enderman? I thought this was a cave. I thought this was a cave. Hey, what's this? This isn't any cave. Light me up, baby. Light me up. What is this? Oh, this is redstones. Uh, I don't like the look of this, Mini Enderman. This is too much. I don't get this. I don't get it. I'm a meathead, not a redstone nerd. Oh. Okay, well, I'll leave you all be. I was promised a cave. That's no cave. That's no cave, Mini Enderman. You little goof. You little goober. You little goon. Ah, I should have known. Been tricked again. The trolls are at it again. Also, this is a little 30-minute warning. I gotta go in about half an hour because I have obligations and tasks. Obligations and tasks. Because I have to. I'm just getting amped up for the day. I'm just getting started up.
Just getting amped up. Gotta get amped up.
Alright, let's see. How was I doing this? I've like lost my mojo. There we go. I got my mojo back. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're gamer. Gamer moment. Gamer layer. You want to see my gamer layer? Look, check this out. See? There's the gamer layer. Wow. Wow. Look at all the Cheeto dust and all the unknown substances that are scattered about. And this guy's just cheesing. He's living the life and he knows it. All right, he's playing Call of Duty or something. He's drinking his Mountain Dews. What we got? Oh, wait, this is. I'll use this little chair here because I've just noticed something. I will highlight this bottle at the bottom seems to be a slight ochre shade at the very bottom of the bottle. So I believe that may be a urine receptacle. That seems to be what is present in this image. Over here, perhaps Cheeto substance, perhaps Dorito substance. I can't quite tell what's going on over in this little section. Let's see. I can't quite tell what's going on the screen either, but you could see, judging by this man's cheesed expression, it must be something that brings him a sense of joy. Now, we can see he does not like people looking in, so the window is blocked up, and there seems to be scrawlings on the wall as well. Huh. Quite a quite a setup this man has here. All right, that's all I have for the Gamer Throne presentation. Oh no,
Oh no, I got on my. Ugh. Ugh, I've been decapitated. I've been chopped in half. Hold on, I gotta rearrange. Rearrange. Ugh.
oh okay, I'm reattached to my body, my off-screen body. There we go. All right, sorry for breaking everybody's immersion there. Whoa, whoa now, whoa. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, let's get back to business. All right. Yeehaw! Here we go. Here we go. We're getting back on track. All right. All right. Is that right?
That.
I don't like that. Something's wrong here. How's this one go? After a minute, I'll get a system down. And Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, see, I just got to get a little system down. And once I figure out my system, once I figure out the pattern, I've figured out the pattern. I have figured it out, and that means things are going to go swimmingly. So I'm just going to do it like that. I think that's right. And so now I can just copy what I've already kind of done here. And all right, so that uh-huh. So now we can just kind of do a little dance here. We don't got to think it through too much. We just place the blocks how they've been. So we're starting to get a repeating pattern, and then see, it's not as tedious as some people add on. You just follow the instructions like a box of Lego. All right, let's see. All right, does that work? Oh, there we go. See, you got the little pattern. Just copy the pattern. That's all. Now that makes things quite a bit more straightforward. Quite a bit more straightforward. Not as confusing. Don't think through every move. Just repeat the pattern. Just repeat the pattern. Put the thinking into a nice, neat little tidy box with a bow on top, and it just then we're just placing blocks. That's all that's going on here. Just like a checkerboard. See? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's all that needs to be done. And now we have a nice repetitive pattern that can be carried on easily and quickly. Just got to get it started. Just got to get it started, and then there's no thinking required. All right. Gotta save my thinker for other things today. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started, and unfortunately, I have real life obligations that must be attended to. So, gotta be a little extra careful. Gotta be a little extra careful where I spend my thought points. I only got so many in a day before I get into the spinning my wheels mode, where I'm just spinning my tires, unable to lock in. I mean, maybe after a great deal of effort, but that's a whole different story. All right, boop boop boop, boopity boop, and go over here and let's see. Let's see. That one goes like that. All right. Do that. Do a little hoppy hoppy. Little hopscotch right there. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's the instructions say to do next. All right. Like that. Oh. Now get this done nice and easy here. All right. Then one last row. Let's see. Let's see. Get that copied. Boop 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 boop. Boppity boop. All right. Go over this away. And last but not least, we have them that go like that. There we go. There we go. All filled in, and not too much thinking that had to be involved. Just like that, we have a nice, fancy little pattern here. Little tile pattern. I think I want to do something a little different for the this little backsplash kitchen board thing. Now, I do gotta do a little bit of thinking with my meat brain. Meat brain. Glitchy's meat brain. All right, just fill that right there, like that. Water will flow down. All right, and then for this little backsplash, I think I'm gonna do the white glazed terracotta, just because I feel like it. Just because I feel like it. That's it. That's the only reason. Or maybe I want to do, prismarine might be kind of cool too. That's kind of aquatic, right? That's kind of aquatastic. Ugh. Oh no, I'm running kind of low on white glazed terracotta. Oh no, I gotta go restock again. Oh well. Oh well. The tasks of life, I do suppose. The tasks of life. I like pool tiles. I like tiles in general. I just think they're nice. I think tiles and things are nice. You could do a lot with them. Let's see. Gotta figure out how this goes. Yeah, yeah. They'll do a little zigzaggy thing like what we did in Phosphorus's temple. Gotta figure out. There we go. We're gonna do a little zigzag pattern, and that will emphasize the flowings of the waters. Wow.
Wow. yo, yo, dude, that's totally rad. The dude, bro.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. I get that. Well, that's not right either. How's this late? Nope. Oh no, I gotta think. There we go.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Think Lab. You want to see my minions?
I don't know if anybody gets that reference. That's a little bit of a deep cut right there. Got anybody that grew up with Think Slab? That's what messed me up. That's what messed me up as a young lad. People complaining about their brain rot. Oh, no, no, no. It's always been this way. Let's not kid ourselves. This isn't anything new. It's only a development of what came before. Oh, and then we have people joining in the kick chat trying to get me to scam or uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody wants me to give out discords. Refer to the sign, you little fricklet. Hey, you see this sign? Hey,
Get off my lawn! Get off my lawn!
I don't want to buy anything. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't. Shoo. Shoo, you little pest. Little pest. I'm not gonna. No, we're not getting scammed today. Come on, you little scammer, you little worm. In fact, I don't even care if it's on an honest deal. I'm not signing any contracts. Not yet, at least. I'm not desperate enough yet. Yet. Oh, just wait until the student loan debt starts piling up. I might change my mind on that. I might change my mind on that and become a very sensible beige Kardashian beige streamer.
Do what the company tells me to do.
Yep, it ain't nothing but a company stream. Private equity has taken my stream. They're taking me by the horns. Hauling 10 tons of stream content. All to be sold to the company store. I gotta mine more glaze or just regular terracotta. Gotta mine more terracotta.
Ugh, snot. Ugh.
I wonder if anybody watching has ever been on an airplane before. It's pretty cool, but I don't know. It's kind of scary. Like, I know flying, even though there has been a few plane issues as of late, um, flying still is statistically for now, for at least for now, until they change the statistics at least. It's kind of debatable, but I would still say it's the safest way to travel. I hope. I'm assuming all the plane incidents that they do report on are the only incidents. Now, they don't report on every car crash because they're so common. But even though they've been less reliable than they have been in the past, I'd still say planes are the safest way to travel. But anyway, with that said, it's kind of fun to fly in a plane. I've been in a plane once or twice in my life to see family that live quite a few states away. And, it's pretty cool. And you get you get free pretzels or Biscoff cookies on the airlines that I've flown on. Not necessarily long enough of a flight to get a chicken dinner, but who cares about that airline food? Am I right? Am I right? All right, let's
Let's glaze it. Time to glaze it. Let's glaze that bad boy. Glaze it up.
Oh God, why did I say that? Don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of context. There. Pull the lever. Pull the lever and fill up the clogged up chest. I need to empty this out. I have a lot of materials that I've been smelting. Materials that I've been smelting. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Also, 15-minute warning, everybody. 15 minutes. 15 minutes until I have to go about my day. I gotta go about my day and do the things and just do other things. Do life things. I gotta. To your knowledge, from what you've seen, I'm a lifeless Minecraft streamer that just lives in well, to be honest, I don't have much of a life, but I do have a little bit of a life, and I got to go do life stuff. In 15 minutes, in 15 minutes to be exact. So that's what goes on. That's what goes on these live streams. Yes, yes, yes. I spend my time playing video games and doing stupid little bits. Hello, Kick Viewer. Hello, hello. I believe you've been in a. Oh no, I to be honest, I don't really trust many people that no, I in fact in fact I'm not quite sure if I trust you, to be honest. Um, I don't trust anybody or most people that join my Kick or Twitch streams. If my memory serves me correctly, weren't you the one that was insulting my VTuber the other day? Or not quite insulting, but maybe it was just a friendly criticism. It's going well. It's going well. How are you doing? How are you? Are you doing well? Let's see. Let's see. Uh, okay, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you, Misty. I can't, somebody joined one of these streams a little while ago and was trying to sell me something. I don't want anybody to, I'm not looking to buy anything or give out any discords like I've said. But, but, but I do appreciate the viewership. Yes. It's very, very cool. Very, very good. Very demure. Very, skibbity. Very skibbity. Oh. Yeah, I I guess excuse my unguardedness because there does happen to be quite a few people who have ulterior motives that I'm not interested in. Don't try and sell me your vacuum cleaner salesman. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting oxygen. I'm not interested in your green eggs and ham. That's what I gotta say about that. That's what I gotta say about that. All right, but I'm just gonna keep on keeping on here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. It's so hard to do the placement on walls. Like it's easier to do floor placements with these things. I want to do a little zigzag thing. Zigzag. Have no fear. Zigzag, the Grand Vizier is here. Have no fear. Let's see. Let's see. That's a cool movie, Thief and the Cobbler. I know it's unfinished, and I know there's a few parts that are just kind of ugh, but there's some really good animated segments in that movie, if you've ever seen it. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Some of the best animation I've ever seen, but at the cost of it being a unfinished project. Unfinished. But you can watch it on YouTube though. It's called Thief and the Cobbler Recobbled Cut, where basically a team of people have kind of gone and basically tried to patch up the unfinished parts the best they could. Some of it's a little unwatchable, some of it's a little dated, but there's some really neat animated segments in that. Really, really neat. It's real cool. Real, real fantastic. Snaztastic, perhaps. Hmm. All right, so we have that. Yeah, I think this will make a nice little pattern for the water to flow down. It's kind of a flowing pattern, so that's why I'm doing this particular. It almost kind of reminds me of like Starry Night or something. It's something a little, I guess. Is Starry Night an impressionist painting? Here, let me look that up real quick. Is Starry Night impressionism? No, it's not classified as impressionism. It is a post-impressionist movement. It builds upon their emphasis. But what is it called? Oh, it's just called post-impressionism. Starry Night is. That's what it's called. Almost impressionist. A little bit past it. I was almost right. I was almost on the dot. A couple decades off though. Oh well. I was in the ballpark. Okay, I was in the ballpark. I deserve half points for that. For identifying. Well, not really. Like half identifying that art movement. If I was quizzed on it though, that probably wouldn't go well. I don't think that would have counted in double jeopardy. Nope. Nope. I lose all my money because I waged all my bets on that one. Try to make it a true daily double. Lost everything. Dashed hopes. Dashed hopes. Dashed hopes. Dashed to the floor. To the bottom. Straight into the cellar. Straight into the cellar. But that's all right. That's all right. The stream goes on. Stream goes on. The show goes on. Until the stream ends, which will be imminent. The stream will be ending imminently, just as a forewarning for everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. So this would be a nice little surface for the water to flow down, feeding into the great reservoirs of life. This would be the fountain of youth. All right, so now we have that. All right, get this pattern finished right up here, and that will be snazzy. Snazzy, snazzy, snazzy. Very good. Very good. All right. So we go in this way. We'll go in this way, and let's see. Do that and like that. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. But that's wrong too. That is also wrong. Something's a little screwy. Something's a little screwy right here. I got those two the wrong way around. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not symmetrical. All right. Let's see. Like that? No. I know this goes. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have a nice little wavy zigzaggy pattern, and the water is going to flow down that, and it's going to go down into this bottom reservoir here, and yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. And then there'll be little fountains in the little reservoir, and Creates a nice little step pattern because I thought that wall was too steep. Creates a little extra privacy for Quick Raptor and gives him a good spot to view that mountain over there. So it does quite a few things. It does quite a few things um, in my design opinion, my personal design opinion. And you know what? We have enough of this white glazed terracotta to where maybe this whole upper layer will just be that. Maybe. Maybe actually no. No, we'll do. Does that work? Yeah, I think it works. You might not think it works, and you know what? You're entitled to that opinion. But I'm just going to place blocks. I'm just going to place blocks. Let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of prismarine where the water is going to flow out because you're not going to see that well. So we'll just do that just to line the inside with, just where it's going to kind of come from under. The water's going to flow out from beneath. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of that, and all right. So then we do that. All right, and then go over this away, and all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. There we go. Then the water will flow out from beneath the little patio area where everybody sits and drinks their wines and eats their cheeses and eats the grapes and whatever. Has a little sandwich snack or whatever. Have a family barbecue. I don't know. I don't know what Quick Raptor is going to do right here, but this would be a little patio just for Quick Raptor and his house guests. And we'll do that. We'll line the other side with just a little bit more. Just that's going to be underneath, like I said, and then we'll all right, and then we'll do that, and we're gonna do. Do that. I'm gonna kind of do that. I think I messed up the pattern, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. Maybe. Um, maybe it actually goes this way. Nope, not today. Nope, that's wrong. Please just lay it right. Maybe it'll help if I have a bottom layer. All right, let's see if that works. All right, okay, 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 okay. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Uh, let's see here. Let's see what's a poppin'. Thanks for stopping, everybody. You want some chicken fingers? You want some chicken fingers? Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. All right, we are locked in. Locked in. All we got to do now is repeat that. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured out how the pattern works. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. And uh, and then up here we're gonna um um we're gonna let's see. See, just refer to the manual. Refer to the manual. Refer to the owner's manual. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go over here and let's see. Then just a little bit of that, and we're good. We are good. We got that all squared away now. So now we got that. Got this upper fountain area. It's gonna kind of pop up. Oh, and I gotta go like real soon. Oh, good God, golly, gosh, good God, good God, good God, I have to go like real soon. Um, like right now actually. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay. But just so everybody knows, this weekend, this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, Glitchies, worldwide super stream. Worldwide, coming straight into your living room. That's happening. That's happening this weekend. This weekend. Wow, we're already here. We are already here. It's happening. It is happening. All right, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, yeah, that's all. Lots of funny gaffs, lots of funny things. Pretty much an all-day stream. Most of the day, anyway. But I'm not going to sleep on stream because that's a waste of time. Okay, okay, gamers, Minecraft gamers. I am going to sign off. Stream's over. Stream's over. Get out of here. Get out of here, you little fricklets. Hey, it's over. It's over. Get out of my gamer lair. Okay, get out of my gamer lair. Okay, it's kind of there's fruit flies flying around. Okay, nobody likes fruit flies, not even me. And I'm the filthy gamer here. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Get out of my nest. This is my turf. All right, this is where my pheromones are. And I prefer to keep it that way. I can't have it being diluted by other people being in here. I'm fermenting in this room. Okay, okay. You see my Cheeto dust everywhere? You got that? All right. Let me ferment in peace, like a filthy, sweaty, greasy pickle. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody, and good riddance.